Welcome to the tutorial on Moodle. We can see in World University of Bangladesh, this Moodle platform is customized and provided as elearning.org.bd. This elearning.org.bd is a customized version of Moodle. And as we know, Moodle is a open source learning management system that can be used for blended teaching learning. You can see in World University of Bangladesh, at the initial stage, you have to log in. If you are a faculty member or an instructor of a course, then you have to log in by providing your user ID and password. So I am showing you the process of login. So as a teacher, you should click on this menu. After that, you have to provide your username and password. Then click on login. After login, you can see this is the dashboard of your e-learning profile. The assigned courses to you from the university administration would be available in the menu of My Courses. If you click here, you will get the courses that were assigned from the university authority. You can see after the login, you have seen the dashboard. Since this is the initial stage of this semester, that's why nothing is shown here, but after starting the semester, you will get lots of notification here in the dashboard. However, after login, you should click on the My Courses to see what are the courses that were assigned to you as a course teacher or instructor or the faculty member. You can see here there are 5 courses that were assigned by the administrator of this Moodle platform or e-learning platform. I will show you the process of creating a course or providing the materials or assigning the evaluation tools for a new course and a previous course. Suppose this is the new course that is assigned to me by the university administrator. This is the new course. I mean, there is nothing in this course. I have to design every materials. I have to provide every materials, every assessment tools in this platform. Before starting editing this course, you need to click on this edit mode option. You can see if I click here, this is edit mode for editing this course. Again, I am showing after clicking on this course, you will get the course, but there is nothing in this page because it's a very new course. I mean, new course for me because no material is available here. I have to design everything for this course. So before designing this course, by providing the required materials and required assessment tools, we have to turn on the edit mode. So I'm clicking here. Okay, so after clicking on the edit mode, you now can edit everything in this course. So before designing the resources and assessment tools, You can edit the settings for the overall course. You can see this is the course name that was assigned by the administrator. I think you should not change this because it's a unique name for the course of a program. That's why you should not change it. And this is also unique. You should not change it because this is very unique and that is assigned by the course administrator or the administrator of this Moodle platform or e-learning platform. You can see this is the start date of your course. This is the ending date of your course. You should not edit the course date if it is assigned by the university administration. If there is a particular date of starting and ending, you should not change it. But if the starting date and ending date depends on your own will, then you can change it. And here you can write the course description. In this course description, you can show the rationale of this course as well as course learning outcome of this course. Because at the initial stage, you have to show the necessity of this course to the students so that they get interested to pursue this course throughout the semester. For writing the course rationale and course learning outcome, you can take help from the course profile or course outline or course syllabus or course description prepared by you or provided by the administration. You can see this is the format of course outline. You can prepare it to provide to the students. You can see from this course outline, student will get clear idea about the courses. You can see here the course rationale, course objectives, credit hours or contact hours, course learning outcome, course contents, CO-PO mapping. Here CO means course learning outcomes and PO means program learning outcomes. These are the Bloom's taxonomy you need to implement through this course. These are the program learning outcomes you need to implement through this course. So, and these are the detailed course mapping where you can see the course content along with the course learning outcome and teaching learning strategy. However, this is a format of course outline, or you can give the course description as well as at the end of the course outline you can show the required reading materials or reference books, and as well as you can show the assessment strategy or everything that you want to share with your students. However, for our course designing, we will take the rationale of the course and we will show it here. So course rationale I have written here. I'm also going to show the course learning outcomes and I will take it from the course outline. You can see these are the course learning outcome. So there are course learning outcomes in this course. So I am repeating in the settings of overall course. You can see the course name. You should not change it if it is provided by the university administration. Then course code or short name. Then the starting date, ending date. Then you have to write the course rationale and course learning outcomes. That will be helpful for your student. Then you can use a image that will be shown as a profile picture of your course. So I am uploading a profile picture or image, a course image. Here the arrow sign. If you click on this, you will get the upload option. So I am uploading a course image. Suppose I am going to upload this image as a course image. Then you can see course format. Course can be topics format or weekly format or social format. Generally, topics format or weekly format is a very popular format. you can choose anyone. In this course I am going to use the topics format, and here hidden sections. Sometimes as a teacher or as a faculty member, you need to edit or upload the materials for next week, and those next week can be kept hidden, and this is the option by which you can show the hidden option or make invisible hidden option. And course layout, all the sections in one page or one section in per page. You can use the all section on one page. Appearance, you can keep it as default. File upload option 2 GB, you can see it is the limit provided by the university administration. You should not change it. Completion tracking, yes, you can enable it. Yes. It will help the students to monitor their progress about active participation in the course. So group, you should not assign any group if there is no group. Role renaming, you should not change it. Then after doing this type of editing for the course, you can click save and display. If you click here, so this is the course image I have uploaded. You can change your role to monitor what is the format that is showing to the students. So now you can change your role to see what is the outlook of this platform for the students. So switch role to, so I am going to become a student. So as a student, they will get such type of outlook of this platform. However, I am going back to my normal role by clicking return to my normal role as a teacher. We can give a welcome message to the students by editing this option. Whenever I changed my role as a student, the edit mode becomes off. Now I am going to again turn on the edit mode so that I can edit everything. Okay, so this is the place where you can give a welcome message to the students, or we can declare any announcement that is required initially for the good starting of your course. For writing anything under this announcement or any declaration or welcome message, you can click here and click edit settings. So generally you can give a initial declaration or announcement, but most of the time I give here a welcome message. Or you can give any announcement here. Suppose this is the welcome message I am going to provide to my students. Okay, so if you click here, this message will be available on the front side of the course. Then these are the options you can set if necessary. You can set the date. You can keep the upload option because it's a forum tool I am using for declaration. I am not going to allow the students for uploading any issue or any file to the initial announcement or declaration. Subscription tracking you can keep as it is. Discussion blocking you can keep as it is. Post threshold for blocking you can keep as it is. Whole forum grading, there is no need to provide any grade criteria or category because it's a declaration. But if you use that type of forum for assessment, then you can click grading option. But since I have not set any grading category, there is no option is showing here. However, I will show you the process of setting the grade and rating. You can apply this type of rating. I will show you all the things whenever I am using this forum option as a assessment tool, but I am using this forum option only for providing a declaration. That's why I am not using any rating option and grading option. Also use this option, restrict access. You can also use this option. I will show every option whenever I am going to use this forum option as a assessment tool. Since it's a declaration, I am not going to show anything. You can set the activity completion option. There are 3 types of option. Generally, I don't use any activity completion tracking for the declaration, but again I am repeating, this is a forum option, but whenever you use this forum option as a assessment tool, you can set the grade, you can set the ratings, you can set the restrict access option, as well as you can set the activity completion option. However, since it's a simple declaration that is given by me, that's why most of the option I have kept as usual. But if you think that you will use this option for rating or grading or providing any restriction or any other option, you can do it. Okay, then you can save and return to course. You can see this is the welcome message that will be visible to the students. At the initial stage, I am going to change my role to see the outlook as a student. You can see after login to this course, the student will get my message at the initial stage. However, I am changing my role. I will show you how to provide the initial materials for this course. Again, I am repeating, whenever you change your role, the edit mode become off, then you need to turn on to get the edit option. For easy understanding or for good understanding at the initial stage, you can provide course outline or course description as a course syllabus. So now I am going to show you how to upload a course outline here that can be used by the students. Click on this option, add an activity or resource. You can see these are the activities that are used for assessment purpose, and these are the resources that can be used for uploading any resource for the students. Resources are those options that can be used to provide the study materials, learning materials for the students. Activities are the tools that can be used for evaluating the students' learning level or assessing the students' learning level. However, I am going to upload a resource, that is course outline. For uploading any resource as a file, you can click here. You can give the title of this file upload. You can give any description. I am keeping it blank, but you can write it if necessary. Then this is the arrow button by which you can select a file for uploading. I am clicking here and choosing file from my desktop. Suppose this is the PDF file of my course outline. I am going to upload it for my students. Upload file. Then this is the file I am going to provide as a course outline to my students. So these are the options you can utilize if necessary, but since I am uploading this file, I think no option should be used to make it simple. Just save and return to course. Okay, so this is the course outline that is uploaded by me. Now, as a student, if I change my role, you can see this is the welcome message and this is the course outline. If the student click here, they will get the course outline as downloaded file. I am clicking here. You can see this is the file that is uploaded. The student can see the file, and as well as the student can download the file. The download option will be available here. However, I am going to get back. I am going to change my role, student, from normal role. Normally you are an instructor as a teacher. Okay, so this is the course outline I have uploaded. Now I am going to upload a supporting books or textbook or reference book, a soft copy of a book that can be used by the students. So for uploading, you can see this is not in edit mode because I have changed my rule. That's why the edit mode becomes off. Now I'm going to change edit mode. Now the edit mode is ready. Again, I'm going to upload a resource, that is a book. So I'm repeating, resources are the options that can be used for uploading any study materials, and activities are the tools that can be used for assessing the students. I'm going to upload a book, so I'm using file, so you can give a title of this upload. You can write description, but I'm keeping it blank because it will be shown as a simple if I don't write any description here. But you can write the description that you can download the book or anything. But to make the course page as a simple page, you can keep it blank. However, I'm going to upload the book by clicking here, choose file, and this is the book I'm going to give to my students. Okay, uploading. Okay, however, it's okay now. Then click save and return to course. Okay, so this is the book I have given to my students. I'm going to show you again. At the initial stage, I have set the overall course description. Here you can see the initial course description or initial material. Then in the course page, I have given a welcome message. Then I have uploaded the course outline and I have given the textbook that can be used. If the students click in this link, the book can be downloaded. Now you can see in the left side all the initial option is showing here, as well as since we are following topic format, or we can follow the weekly format, all the topic will be available here. Student can click here or you can click here for browsing. However, now I'm going to show you how to edit the topic. I will use this topic for weekly course materials and assessments. You can see if you click on this pen, you can edit the topic name. Suppose I'm going to use this first topic as week 1. Suppose January 16 to January 22. This is the duration of this week, as well as since this is the topic format, I am going to write the topic name. So after writing the or editing the topic name, you should press enter from the keyboard to implement the writing. Under each week, you can add some resources and you can add some assessment tool. I will show you how to add the resources and assessment tools. First of all, I would like to show the learning outcomes under this topic. So for uploading or for writing the learning outcomes, I am going to use the option of resources and level. Level is the option by which you can write anything on this course page. So I am clicking level. Suppose this learning outcomes. Okay, so learning outcomes. So you can drag it to show the whole page. Okay, so you can give number to the learning outcomes, and I am keeping all the option as usual, but you can set this that the student can manually mark the activity as completed. This will ensure that the students are monitoring or using this material. After writing the learning outcomes under the level, you can click save and return to course. You can see I am showing the whole course under the course, This is the welcome message. This is the course outline. This is the textbook given. And this is the week 1. If you ask me why I am using topic format, since I am writing week 1, you can use the weekly format or topic format. However, whenever you use the weekly format, the dates will come automatically here. But you can also edit the title as the week name or topic name. However, you can see this is the learning outcomes I have written here. After the learning outcomes, I am going to show some resources that can be used by the students for their learning purpose. Before uploading the resources, you can give a title. Suppose I am going to write the title of all resources. I am using the label. Then suppose I am going to write is resources for learning in week 1 or of week 1. You can edit it. Generally, I don't use any activity completion option because just it's one line. Okay, so save and return to course. You can see after learning outcomes, I have shown resources for learning of week 1 or in week 1. Or you can write the study materials or supporting reading materials or learning materials, whatever the option you can use. After this option, I am going to upload the resources. For uploading the resources, you can click here, resources. Then you can upload file. Suppose I am going to give a Word file for reading on introduction Okay, so you can write the description, but I am keeping it blank for simplicity. Now I am going to upload the Word file that can be used by the student for their learning purpose. So this is the Word file I am going to use. Okay, uploading this file. Then activity completion. Okay, student can manually click it to show the completion process. Then click save and return to course. Okay, you can see this is the Word file I have uploaded here. So resources for learning or study materials or required learning materials, you can give title, then you can upload all the resources. I'm going to upload another resource. It may be a book, it may be a folder, it may be a page, or it may be a URL. URL means any link from where the students can learn by their respective time spending for learning purpose. However, I'm going to upload another file. This is a slide. So I'm clicking here. Save and return to course. Okay, so this is Word file, this is slide file. If you want to upload any other file, suppose I'm going to upload a PDF file, then you can upload. Then activity completion, save and return to course. Okay, so under the resources, I have given a Word file or slide file. In slide file, you can use your background voice by which the student can hear you whenever they are reading the slides. That is very useful. And sometimes for uploading this audio file with the slide, with the background audio, you can use the SCOM package. However, I'm going to give a video. You can upload or you can share the URL link. So for the learning purpose, you can give several types of resources or study materials. I have given here Word file, slide file, or you can upload a slide file with audio, PDF file. For easy understanding, most of the time I provide lecture video by sharing the link. I'm going to show you how to upload a URL link to provide any resources. Clicking here, resources, URL. This option can be used for sharing any link. So I have a tutorial in YouTube for this chapter and for this course. I'm going to share it. I have collected the link from the YouTube and I'm going to copy and paste it here external URL link. Okay, if I paste it here and if I set the option, then after clicking save and return to course, the link is available here. If the students click here, the video will be available. You can see this is the video. I have shared the link for the students. So to facilitate the learning of the students, you can provide several types of resources. You can see I have given a Word file, slide file, or you can give a slides with audio, then it's PDF file, then this is the lecture video. So these are the several options you can use to make the easy learning by the students. However, you can use other supporting study materials or learning materials for the students. Now I am going to show how to assign the evaluation tools for the students. Under each week, you can provide the evaluation for assessing the students. Before setting the activity for evaluation or assessment, you need to set up the gradebook. In setting the gradebook for your course, you can click here, then click gradebook setup. So this is the gradebook setup. In this place, you can click add category. So what type of category you can add, that depends on the assessment strategy set by your university. In World University of Bangladesh, you can see these are the assessment or evaluation strategy: quiz, midterm, forum, attendance and class performance, assignment and presentation, final exam. However, so these are the assessment tool you can utilize, or the assessment strategy depends on the policy set by your university or institution. However, since I am going to set the gradebook, first of all I need to create the grade category, and these are the grade category. Here quiz, simply I am writing it quiz. You don't need to change any option here, just category name and click save changes. Then again you can see there is another category, midterm exam. You can add category and write midterm. Okay, save changes. Then you can see forum discussion, just add category, forum discussion, save changes. Again, attendance and class performance, add category, this one, save changes. So these are the category I am using here: quiz, midterm, forum, attendance, and there are other two options, assignment and presentation. So assignment, just click here, add category, okay, assignment, save changes. Then final exam or term paper or research paper, whatever with the title that you are going to use, and click save changes. So these are the category you are going to use for your assessment tools. Under quiz, you can set the default number or marks, 15, midterm 15, forum discussion 10 marks. The marks depends on the policy set by the authority. Then attendance 10 marks, assignment 10 marks, and final paper or term paper or research paper 40 marks. Okay, then after editing this option, you must click save changes. Okay, so these are the gradebook setup initial stage. Don't be anxious about this, because this is the initial stage. Everything will be okay if you set the assessment tools under each category. Now I am going to get back to my course and going to set some assessment strategy. First of all, click here, add an activity and resource. From the activity and resource, I am going to use the forum option. You can see forum. I am going to give a title, forum 1, and you can give the instruction what type of forum discussion going to be take place under this week. You can give a specific question, or you can give a guideline by which the students will participate here. I'm going to ask my students to share their idea about the topic of this week, and then you can set the criteria, because it's a assessment tool. In assessment tool, you have to set lots of criteria. You can see you can do one by one, but for easy using, I'm going to expand all. I'm going to show all the option. One click, expand all. All the options are open here. Since it's a weekly assessment, I'm going to make it mandatory for specific date. For making it specific in the weekly participation, you can click enable. I'm going to set the date. So from 16th January to 22nd, 1 week. So it will be started from this time and it will be ended on this time. You can set the criteria. You can take any attachment. This is the options you can set for the attachment. Subscription tracking, I'm keeping it as it is, locking as it is. Here I'm going to set the grade, because I'm going to evaluate the student engagement through this forum. So that's why I'm going to give a point. Suppose this is 1 marks. So whenever I'm clicking here, the options will be visible. Grading method, simple grading method, or you can anything use. Then grade category, that is created by me few minutes ago. I've created this criteria or category, and after creating the grade setup or making the grade setup, this option will be available here. This option, forum discussion, because I'm creating a forum and the marks under this forum will be shown under the forum discussion category. However, so ratings, you can use average rating, count of ratings, maximum rating. So if you provide several forum under each week, you can use maximum rating, minimum rating, whatever the option you can use. I'm using the average rating and default marks will be 1. You can give 10 marks, 20 marks, whatever be the option you can use for your students. For simplicity, I'm going to use it on marks, or you can give 10 marks, whatever be the option you can use. Grade category, again, I'm going to show forum discussion. Then you can keep as it is, and you can restrict the access. If you think that the students should participate within the scheduled time, then make it mandatory by using this restrict access option. I'm going to set another date. This is must from this time and until this time. If you provide such type of date, the student will not be able to participate this forum after the specific date. You can provide this option, or you can set this option if you think that you will ensure the students will participate in the forum within the scheduled time. Activity completion, you can click here, or you can click this one. So if you click this one, students are bound to participate in the forum. Generally, I keep this option mandatory. Student must post or replies to the discussion. So these are the several options you can use while setting the forum. Activity completion, restrict access, then ratings, then grade. All the options you can use, or you can use some of the option as necessary. So after setting all the options on the forum, I'm going to click Save and Return to Course. Okay. After returning course, you can see this is the forum. And under the forum, by default, the system is showing some information that students should participate in this forum within this date by default. This is the forum. I think already I have shown you that in my assessment strategy, 10 marks will be forum discussion. And this forum is used to ensure the engagement of the students. However, I'm going to show how to create quiz under the activity option. You can click here, then activities, then click quiz. First of all, I'm going to create the platform in which I can give the quiz. This is the quiz name, quiz 1. You can give the discussion. Whatever be the instruction you can give here, you can set all other options For my easy use, I am going to expand all the options. You can see, you can set a specific time. Already I have shown how to set the time in the forum, and in the same way you can set the time for all other assessment criteria, suppose assignment or quiz. This is the time you can use. You can give a default 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 2 minutes for your quiz. Just for example, I am giving 5 minutes for my quiz of first week. Open items are submitted automatically. You can use any of the option here, whatever necessary. And under grade criteria, you can show that these marks will be added to the quiz marks. Okay, you can set the grade to pass marks, but I am keeping it default. Attempts allowed, unlimited, no. I am going to give it 1 attempt. You can give 2 attempts, 3 attempts. If you give 2 attempts, 3 attempts, this option will be available, highest mark, average mark. For simplicity, I am giving 1 attempt. So layout, each question in one page, every 2 questions in one page. You can use anyone. I use this option because most of the time under each week I provide several quizzes and all the quizzes are shown in one place. But if you think that each page 1 question, then you should use this every question in one page. These are the options to show the marks. Generally you can use as needed by you, but for simplicity I'm just showing the marks so that the students cannot share their right answer with the fellow classmates. That's why I'm just giving the option of marks that would be visible to the students. But this is the best option, I think, because if you show the right answer to any specific student, that student may share the right answer to other students. Because if there is an option to participate in the course in the whole week, although it's a 5 minutes, but the option is available for whole week, then in that case you can just show the marks. But if you think that it will be available only for a specific time and a specific minutes, then you can keep all the answer open. Whatever be the option you can use, that should be convenient for you and for the university and for the students. These are the options. You can use restrict access from this time until this time. Whatever be the option you can use. Then activity completion, student must receive a grade. Whatever be the option you can use. Most important option is you have to set the date and where the marks will be added, indicate the grade criteria or grade category. Then these are the other options you can use, or you can keep it as default, then keep save and return to course. You can ask me where I have given the quiz. Just I have created the platform in which I can give the quiz. Now click on the quiz. Then after clicking the quiz, you can see there is no question here. That's why I have to add the question. This is the platform where you can create the quiz by setting the questions. Suppose for easy understanding, I'm going to add this quiz. Suppose this is a multiple choice question, and in this question, this is the answer. Now I'm going to show how to create a quiz. Suppose this is the question and this is the right answer, and these are the other options. How to create this quiz in the Moodle or Elearning, I'm going to show it. For creating the quiz, before starting making questions, you can set the maximum grade for this quiz. You can set 10 marks, 20 marks, whatever be the marks. Generally, I give 2 marks for each quiz under each topic or each week. Writing the marks, you can click save. Then you can click here so that the question will be shuffled automatically to prevent the answer sharing option by the students. You can click add, then click on a new question. So there are lots of options: multiple choice, true false, matching, short answers, numerical, essay, calculated, drag and drop into text, drag and drop makers. Lots of options by which you can create quiz. And if you ask me how can you learn all the options, you can search in the YouTube and search how to create multiple choice question in the Moodle. Then you will get lots of tutorials by which you can create quizzes. In this tutorial, I'm going to show how to create a multiple choice question. Click here, then click add, question name. I'm going to give a name. Now you need to write the question. In my quiz, the question is this one. Default mark 1, yes, because you can give it 2 marks, 3 marks, but I am giving it 1 marks because you have already seen that I have given 2 marks, and for these 2 marks I will give 2 questions. And you can give 10 marks, 20 marks, whatever be the option. There is no default marks here. You can give 10 marks, 20 marks, and you can give 1 quiz, 2 quiz, 3 quiz under each week. That depends on your intention as a teacher. What would be the answer? Only one answer. Shuffle the choices? Yes, the answer will be shuffled automatically. Number choice, you can give ABC, 1, 2, 3, numeric, Roman number, whatever be the option you like. Then the choices, these are the choices. Choice 1, choice 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. These are the alternatives. Answer. I'm going to write it. The first option. Numbering creating problem. I'm going to remove the numbering. This is the first option. And this is not the right answer for this MCQ. That's why I'm not giving any marks. Here you can give the marks. That is it the right answer? Then you can give 100 marks. Or if it is the partial answer, then you can give 50 marks, 80 marks, whatever be the option. But since this is not the right answer for my MCQ, I'm keeping it grade none. Okay. But in my question, this is the right answer. That's why I'm going to write it here. This one. And this is the right answer. That's why I'm giving it 100 marks. This is the right answer for my question. The question is, which one is not the characteristics of a good costing system? And under this MCQ, this is not the right answer. That's why it's blank. And this is the right answer for this. That's why I'm giving it 100 marks. Okay. And there are several other choices or options you can write. Easy applicability. This is the another option. Then arrangement for quick. Report supply. This is another option. In this quiz, there is 5 options. But if you think that you need to provide other options, then click blank for 3 more choices. Then you can see initially the default system given you the 5 choice. You can see choice 1, 2, 3. I have written all the option here. You can see this one, first choice 1, already 1, already 2. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one. And for writing another option, I have clicked on blanks for 3 more choices, and I have got these 3 more choice. Okay. I have another option. I'm going to write it. Okay. I'm going to give 7 choices or 7 alternatives, and among the alternatives, this is the right answer. That's why I've given marks 100s. Okay. Then finally I keep it as it is. Most of the time I use this option to check whether the quick is okay. Click save changes and continue editing. If there is any mistake, the system will instruct you that please change it. I think there is no problem. But after clicking it, you can click preview to check whether the option is okay. You can see this is the question I have created. Which one is not the characteristics of a good costing system? So if you think that as a teacher you need to check whether this is okay, then click fill in correct response. Then you can see automatically it is showing that this is the correct answer. This option will be available only for the teachers. The student will not get this option. Just you are checking your question. However, you can submit and finish. Okay. In this way, you can check whether your question is okay or not. If you think that everything is okay, then click save changes and come back to the. So this is the question you have created under the quiz 1. I'm going to create another quiz, that is true false. True false. Click. Suppose this is the question, true false question. I'm going to take it. I'm going to give a title of this question. So this is the question, and since it's a true false question, you can set the marks and whether is this sentence true or false. Since in my sentence it's a true sentence, then I'm going to click here is true. Okay. After clicking on the correct answer, then you can again save changes and continue editing. You can see everything is okay. if there is any problem, the system will give you instruction. Okay, then you can click preview. Okay, so this is the question I have created. Repeating this option will not be available to the students. Just as a teacher, you are checking it. Then you can click Save Changes. So you can see under quiz 1, I have given a default marks 2. You can give 10, 20, whatever be the marks you are interested to give. And under this marks, you can set 1 or 2 or 20 quizzes, whatever be the option you can use. I have given 2 marks, 2 quiz. You can give 5 marks, 5 quiz, or 10 quiz, or 10 quiz, or whatever be the option you can use. And if you are interested to see how does it look like for the students, then you can get back to the course. You can see I'm getting back to the course. This is the quiz I have created. And if you think that how does it look like for the students, you can change your role. Click here on your name, then switch role to, then click student. So this is the option or the outlook that will be visible to the students. Already you can see this is the quiz. If the student click here, okay, these are the options student will be able to see while clicking the quiz. You can see now I'm going to change my role as a normal role. I'm a teacher. I'm going back to the week 1. So I've given a forum, a quiz, and for your easy understanding, I'm going to show how to create a assignment. Generally, the assessment tools, you can see these are the assessment tools: quiz, forum, and other option midterm, assignment, final, or term paper. All the options can be created by using the default option, that is assignment option. For editing option, again you need to click on the edit mode because I have changed my role. That's why the option becomes off. Now I am turning on this. This is the edit mode. Now I am going to show how to create an assignment. You can see here all activities, resources. If you think that most of the time you are using this file and activities, you are using the forum and quiz, you can click in the star button. If you click on the star button, it will be shown in the start option. Because there are lots of options for time saving, you can click the star button. So I'm clicking here and this option is available option. However, assignment option is a activities that is used for evaluation or assessment. I'm clicking here. I'm giving the assignment name, whatever be the name you can use. Homework 1. You can give the instructions as needed. Suppose I'm going to give this assignment. These are the instructions I'm going to give students, and you can upload any file by showing further instructions from you, and you can set the assignment date, submission date. Suppose you are making it mandatory that the student should submit the assignment within 22nd January, then you can set it, or whatever be the option, you can set the submission date. You can use the cutoff date. If you enable this cutoff date, students will not be able to submit the assignment after this date. Cutoff date means after this date, the student will not be able to submit the assignment. This is the last date. This is date option you can use. You can also use other option for easy using. I'm going to expand all the option. All the options are visible here. If you think that we're going to force the student to submit a specific file types, then you can choose. These are the file types the student can use. Suppose you can force the student for submitting PDF file, then from this option you can find out the PDF file option. But you can keep as default for easy uploading. But if you think that the student should upload the PDF file, you can choose here the PDF format and click here. You can see grade point. Suppose this is the 10 marks or 5 marks, then what would be the grade category? This mark will be added to the assignment marks, and restricted access you can set default time for submitting, must from this time and until this time. Whatever be the option you can use. If you set this option, the assignment will be invisible after this date. The student will not see the option, or the student will not be able to click on the assignment option if you set that type of restrict access date. Okay, then you can click this one or this one, whatever be the best option for you. Okay, so these are the options. Most of the time Whenever we provide any assessment tool, we set the time, we set the marks and other option. The grade category, here we can see the grade category is assignment. So after doing such type of settings, you can click save and return to course. Under first week, you can see I have given a welcome message. I have set the initial course rationally and course learning outcome, then welcome message, then I have given the course outline, then it's a textbook. Then under first week, I have given the learning outcomes, then resources. You can see Word file, PDF file, slide with audio, video lecture, and these are the assessments. For easy understanding, I'm going to create another level for the assessment. Okay, you can click here, add an activity and resource, then click on the from resources level, write the activities for assessment in week 1. I was supposed to give this level in the above of all assessment, but I have given here, so I can drag it. You can see if you drag and drop, it will be removed from one place to another place. You can see activities for assessment. The first one is forum, second one is quiz and homework. So you can use a single one assessment tool or several assessment tool, whatever be the necessity for your course. You can also edit this. Suppose I'm going to make it bold and underline. Okay. So you can see resources for learning. These are the resources. Activities for assessment. These are the activities. These are the options you can use. You can use other options too. And I have shown you the first week in the same way, or I have shown the options in the first week or first topic. In the same way, you can design your second topic or second week. If I show you how does it look like for the students, then you need to change the role, switch role to the student. This is the outlook the student will be able to see. You can see welcome message, course outline. This is the course syllabus, then textbook, then week 1, learning outcomes, then resources for learning. You have given this one, this one, this one, this one, and activities for assessment, forum, quiz, assignment. Again, I'm repeating, in single week you can give one assessment. It's not necessary to use several assessment in single week. You can give one assessment or 2 assessment. Okay, so last of all, you can see there are some option mark as done. This option mostly used by the students because this option will facilitate the students to observe the progress of their using of this course. I am showing this page as a student now because I have changed my role, and the student can click here mark is done whenever they downloaded the file or whenever they use the file or whenever they go through the options given to them. And this mark is done does not show the marks, just it's a progress bar. Suppose if the students go to their dashboard, then they will see that the progress bar 0% completed. I mean, if they go to the course and if they click on this, that yes, I have seen it or I have read it, and they have downloaded the file and they have participated in the forum and they have participated in the quiz. After clicking on this or after automatic completion option, because there will be some option where students should participate in the quiz, then automatically it will be mark is done. After clicking on this by the student, I am showing it for the students. Okay, then if you go to the dashboard, you can see a few minutes ago there was 0%. Now it is showing 30%. What does that mean? It means that out of all the available options given by you, the students visited or browsed or used or utilized the 30% option. So if you provide 100 options, 50 resources and 50 activities under each course, and if the students click on this mark is done, the percentage will be shown to the dashboard of the student profile. But this 30% completion will not represent the marks, just it is the percentage that is showing the progress by the students. However, I'm going to change my role as a normal role. I'm a teacher. So these are the options you can utilize in this Moodle platform or e-learning platform. Initially, you can set the initial option, then under each week or under each topic, you can give the learning outcomes, then resources. These are the resources I have given, and these are the activities. I have given 3 activities, but you can give 1 or 2, whatever be the necessity. So there may be some other options you can learn. All the options, this is the platform, Moodle platform, and in World University of Bangladesh, it is using as a learning platform. This is used for learning management system, and you can learn lots of options. If you search in the YouTube, and if you search how to create quiz or how to create assignment or how to design the course page in the Moodle, then you will get lots of tutorials in the YouTube. You can learn from them, and if you have any queries, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you.